Hello, dear colleagues. Welcome to the finance module of the Digital Dental Entrepreneurial Program. In this short video, I would like to introduce you to the concept of dental practice management and finance and introduce you to our module in finance. This is a short video to give you the main flavor of this module, to give you a background into dental practice finance, and to push you on your way into the finance module itself. The learning objectives from this module: by the end of this session, the delegates who attend will be able to identify the key financial components of finance and dental practice and explain the key principles of financial management and analyse its importance in achieving business goals and making more informed financial decisions. First, though, I want to just talk a little bit about the philosophy of running your own business and why the financial aspect of that is so important to get right in order to give you the business that you want. We always work on the principle that our work exists to give us the life that we want, and therefore we like to have a varied life, we like to enjoy our work, and we like to be able to look after our team and reinvest in our business to make it better and better. This is why financial management is so important, because to not understand your finances is to not give you choices to move your business forwards in the direction that you want to have the business that you seek. And so in this introduction to finance, we will put finance into the business clock as the most important piece of consideration after we have set up the why and the vision of our business. The thing about finance, about setting up products, about setting up procedures, about setting up systems in finance, is that there is an investment phase, both in time and energy and money, that takes some time to get right. But if you are prepared to go down this route to get that right, the benefits moving forwards will be huge, and they will compound year on year on year as you measure your financial status better and better. Behind all of this, though, is the vision of your business. Where do you want your vision to go? In the long term, where is the North Star of your vision? Where are you headed to? This is a copy of the vision of our business, of our practice, of our teaching organization, and that's not yours. You've already created your own vision, and your financial model will underpin your journey towards achieving that vision. And so let's talk a little bit about the key features of finance in dental practice. Firstly, it's important to understand that dental practice finance and management accounts and monitoring is not accountancy. Accountancy is reporting your turnover, your profit, and your financial numbers for tax purposes to the government. It's also creating a value of your business, but it doesn't count things on a month-by-month basis that allows you to make informed choices leading towards the construction of a better business. The second is a philosophy that we learned a long time ago. So for us, profit is like oxygen. It's essential for business success, but it's not the meaning of our business. And so all of our goals are not just to make as much money as possible, but to make a better business. And of course, a business needs profit for reinvestment and for security and safety. So detaching profit as being the sole purpose of your business might give you a better option to build a better independent business. Thirdly, it's really important to understand how to look at your financial numbers and your financial situation. One of the things, the traps that people fall into, the worst, mostly about practice finance, is they always look behind them. Looking backwards is fine because you can get a sense of where you've been, what you've learned, mistakes that you've made, and wins that you've had. But you would never drive your car by looking in the rearview mirror. And so setting up a financial system that allows you to know exactly where you are now, but also really accurately where you're going in the future, is essential. So we talk about retrospective analysis, looking at last quarter or last year, prospective analysis, where are we now, today, and where is that accurate, the figure? And then moving forwards and forecasting. What will we do for the next quarter, for the next half year, for the next year? Do we know that our business is stable and secure? There is so much peace of mind, so much anxiety control in understanding where your finances are moving forwards. Fourthly, the turnover of your business is important, but it's the profit that's the most important. So having said that profit is like oxygen to our business, we don't celebrate turnover. We celebrate the money we have left after everything has been paid. That's the success of your business. Turnover is vanity, profit is sanity. Being able to count the profit is essential. Another key philosophical point to move you out of the space of being a very small lifestyle business is to understand that not all the profit is the owner's profit. The profit is the business's profit. So you should designate what you want from the practice, from the business, and you should be able to take that if the business has enough money to give you it. But if it doesn't, it's not performing well enough, and therefore you have to cut back what you take from the business so that you do not kill the business by taking too much money away. It is a classic mistake that dental practice owners and small business owners in general make, that they get to the end of the month, pay the bills, and spend the rest of the money. That is a fast track to financial disaster. The profit is not yours. Your salary is yours. Understanding that is key to moving forwards in your business. And then, do we have enough money? Having a dashboard system that allows you to tell how much money you have and how much money you have going forwards frees you up from the anxiety of financial management and allows you to make the best decisions moving forwards for the benefit of your business, for your patients, for your team. Those are the businesses that thrive. Those are the businesses that achieve much greater success. Having a method of looking at your numbers on a monthly basis, very clearly, objectively, and accurately, allows you to move forwards in the best possible way. And so, in this module, we want you to be able to look at finance as a monitoring system, not in terms of accountancy. You need a separate financial system to measure your financial health. The biggest mistake that people make is that they do not manage their financial health as well as they could, and therefore they do not make decisions that are informed. They're deciding how to go forwards financially blind. Money is not the meaning of any business, but it is an essential part of business success, and one that we must develop the skills to have to make our businesses better. See you in the next lesson. Good luck.